Hello guys, and welcome back to video number 4 on JSON. And this video I'm going to show you how to use the eval built-in function in JavaScript to transform a JSON syntax to a JavaScript object. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is create a function go. I already have this from the last video and this little form here with the go on click here to call this function. Okay, so now let's create a variable and let's call this variable x. It's going to be equal to this string here. Okay, and this is going to be a very large string. Okay, and we will start with putting the curly braces. Okay, so this is now, I'm going to write now JSON syntax inside here and create some JSON objects, but once that we were putting them between these single quotes here, it is going to be considered as a string, a JavaScript string. Okay, and then we can call them using JavaScript code. We can call them using the object DOM of JavaScript. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is obviously create here some data. So as we saw in the last videos, we have to create an object that we will call here, let me say, let's call it friends in here, and colon, and now we type square brackets. Okay, inside the square brackets is where we will create some arrays, okay, or some objects. So those objects will contain, we have to type here a single quote and a plus sign here, and here we type a single quote again and curly braces again. Okay, inside these curly braces we will create our first friend, we can say, with some objects in it. Okay, this will contain a first name, colon, and the first name is going to be John. Okay, and now a second parameter or second attribute is going to be last name. It's going to be equal to colon. This is going to be equal to John Cena. Okay, and here we have to type comma and a single quote and the plus sign. Okay, and let's go to the next one. So in here we do the same thing. You can copy this, copy. As you see, what I'm doing is creating, when I put this symbol here, plus symbol, that you know that is the concatenate symbol for JavaScript. What I'm doing is creating the same thing, the same JSON object I created in the last videos, the same syntax, but inside strings. Okay, JavaScript strings. That's why I'm using single quotes and the plus to concatenate. Okay, and then we will use the eval method to transform this whole string into a JavaScript object. Okay, now we have to create here a plus and plus here. Let's do one more. Let's paste. Make sure you don't miss any symbol, because otherwise it will not work. Okay, I know it's a little bit confusing at first, so try to put the code like this in order that you see that nothing is missing. Okay, try to be organized with your code. So we can change here, instead of Sina, John Hayes. Alpha, whatever. Okay, here we can type Alex and Anna. Okay, so let's put this a little bit more in here, and well, I think that's it. I think we are done. So now what we have to do is create another variable called and let's call the function eval that we talked so much about. So eval will transform all this x variable, all this JSON syntax, okay, into a string, or into a JavaScript object, okay. So to do that, we have to type eval parenthesis, double quotes, parenthesis again, double quotes again, the plus sign in here, and in here we type x, okay, double the plus sign, double quotes, and double quotes again, like this, okay. Just make sure you have the syntax like this. Let's save it, and this simple thing will transform all this into a simple JavaScript object that we can call now with the document get element by ID, and I'm going to try to output them out here. So in here I type name, and let's take the phone out, and let's call this last name. So get element by name dot inner HTML is going to be equal to y, which is the transformation, and dot friends. Okay, so let's type here friends, and here we can type 0 dot first name. Okay, and let's see if that works. Let's refresh. When I click there, John. Okay, perfect. So then I have to do document again. Let's click here, copy, paste, last name, friends, and here last name. Okay. So if I want to access this first two first objects here, or this first person, John Cena, I only have to change this here to 0 as it is. So if I want to change to Alex Hayes or whatever it's called, just have to type 1. Okay, simple as that. Okay, so let's refresh. Let's type Alex undefined age. Age. So let's type here last name. Save this. And where is it? Last name. I forgot to put the T here. T. Okay. Save this. And let's refresh. Click Alex Hayes. Or Hayes, whatever. Let's try to put Anna Alpha. So just change this to 2 and click go and alpha. Okay, guys, so that's how we can access a little bit easier to a large quantity of information with JSON syntax in your JavaScript code. Okay, so see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye.